Yo, what's good, Team Irish Dragon? Welcome back in. In this one, I am playing my favorite defender, the Twin Tusk Pokemon Mamoswine. And I am playing Icicle Crash and High Horsepower. My items are double stacking Attack Weight, Aeos Cookie with the Resonant Guard, and 6 brown and 6 white emblems to maximize Mamoswine's attack damage and HP. Now, a lot of people don't think Mamo is very good. I disagree. I concede the fact that there are better Pokemon at the defender role than Mamoswine, and that's why we don't see a whole lot of this guy in the pick and ban phase of the UCS tournaments. But that doesn't mean Mamoswine's a bad defender. Alright? He's not bad. I think Mamo's a really good defender, because I'm of the impression that a strong defense is a good offense, and Mamoswine brings a strong offensive presence while playing the defender role. He does some things very well, and that is CC, disrupt, and deal damage, allowing you to be a very aggressive defender. So if you enjoyed the rest of this gameplay, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep living the dream. Oh, and that thing happened again where my game audio got super lagged on the recording from the Switch to the PC somehow. If you guys have any suggestion on how to avoid that in the future, let me know, because I really have no idea what's causing it. So I'm just going to put some background music in to try to deal with that for this one. So I've decided that I'm going to take this opportunity to just mute the background completely and go with a VOD review style. There we go. I have evolved into Piloswine. I've got 11 points that I sure would like to stack, which is pretty easy when I Icicle Crash into Tackle to stun them. With the Espeon stunning them behind me, lets me get my 11 points in for my third stack, and we got it there with no problem. Now it's just don't let them near our pad and get any wild Pokemon that pop up on the map, which is actually pretty easy because this Icicle Crash into Tackle, Mamoswine has ridiculous last hitting that people always tend to underestimate. Now I've only got 5 points in here. I'm going to freeze them, stun them with my Tackle again. I pick up 8 points. I put that in for my 4th stack. Pick up a couple more for my 5th stack while I want my cooldown so I can full combo the Sobble there and get my 6th and final stack. Now that we're all stacked up, we can just worry about getting all the experience off the map, putting a little bit more points in there, get to mid, and keep an eye on them, make sure they're not trying to come across or do anything crazy. Waiting for the 720 Altari to spawn, and then I just collect them like I would if I was playing Garchomp, drop an Icicle Crash on them. We get some of that. I get big right here, and now we just got to push them back off pad because they're 3v2, which is not a problem unless you land in gravity. My Espeon goes down. I do get the Drizzile, and I hit a nice eject button to dodge the Blastoise, but I can't do much more than that, so it's just go back to trying to get as much farm as I can. So then their Buzzwole comes out. I'm looking a little outnumbered till I see Dracloaks there. Mime rotated down as the Espeon comes in. We've got a 4v4, so we almost get Clefable when they've got it back. Now, I would really like to have my Unite for this, and I would really like for that Clefable to have been KO'd, because Gravity makes it very hard for me to get a solid engage on the enemy team, because I can't go in with my High Horsepower unless Gravity is on cooldown, and it's not on cooldown very long, so it's tough to engage on a Clefable. Now, team fight kind of breaks out. I was trying to pick up as much farm as I could to get my 9, and it just didn't happen. Tried to stun the Buzzwole, stop him, but we are putting too much damage on the Registeel, and Inteleon did get it. That is unfortunate. I tried to get the Buzzwole anyway. It unites, gets a shield, and gets away after it punches me. Gravity comes back up, so it's just retreat, regroup, and continue to look for that level 9 since we didn't get the experience from the Registeel. Now, I finally pick up enough farm, get my level 9. I'm a full-fledged Mamoswine in my super sweet hip-hop Mamo Hollowware. I saw Inteleon down there, and after getting out-secured by a snipe shot, I really just want to take him off the map, which I do. I'd like to go top to help with that Regieleki, but I knew with Buzzwole and Inteleon here, there was no way I could leave this pad. We got to defend that. I was thinking maybe if they get that, Buzz and Inteleon would have left by then and I could base and go up there, but there was just no leaving my goal unless I wanted to let them start scoring in it. We already lost 1 goal on top, and I didn't want to lose my bot goal as well, so I'm just trying to get the farm as it spawns and keep them from scoring, which is pretty easy to do when you're a Mamoswine, because that Icicle Crash does kind of freeze your goal, which would slow their scoring down anyway. Now, there may have been a better time for me to use my Unite, but I really want to take out that Buzzwole and Inteleon. Unfortunately, the Inteleon gets away. I'm just going to grab this little Little Mon right here, the Adino, for a little Unite charge. Separate their healer from the rest of the team before gravity comes out, but it does and still stuns me on my last little slam of high horsepower. But I have a full team here. I see Meowscarada is back capping there, so we have a at least number advantage 5v4, and I would like to capitalize on that. Trying to keep the Blastoise out of the fight. The Metagross wall did a good job of separating the team, allowing us to do that. They've got the goal down to 12, and I managed to get my 40 points in to break, and we can take out the Buzzwole. Bam, even though he did punch me again. I'm getting really tired of getting punched by Buzzwoles, guys. Now let's just look for mid-farm here. Work to get our Unite back as the bottom objective is spawning. Boom, we get that easy, uncontested, because we wiped them first. That's really the best way to do it, guys. Wipe the enemy team so they can't contest it. I get Inteleon once again, and I'm feeling pretty good about KOing Inteleon by now. Would like to push that goal, but they're all back. They've got jump pads. Not worth it. Meowscarada is now coming bot. I guess he was chasing our jungler through his jungle. I come back to try to help. Invisible little fella's hard to track down. It ran right past me instead of going through the jungle like I thought it would. We get it anyway. Now, no more babysitting bot goal, as I want to go top and try to keep the enemy team from getting another Regieleki. So here I go full engage. I want to fight them, but not on pad. This team with Buzzwole, Blastoise, Clefable, it's way too squished, or way too tanky to fight them on pad. Trying to pull them away, but my team ends up getting just taken out by that Blastoise. There's not much I can do. You can't really zone a rapid spin Blastoise, especially when there's a gravity protecting him from me getting to him. So I'm just grabbing farm, getting my 13, thinking maybe I can get a lucky steal with Icicle Crash, but there's just no time for me to get up there when all 5 members of their team are there. So we're going to fade back. I'm looking at the clock. It's 2:30. I'm thinking they're not going to push, so I'm just peeling the Buzzwole off Espeon so it doesn't chase it down. Let Espeon get away. Looking to grab some farm and get ready for raid, but the enemy team is in fact pushing, so I come back in. That's a Buzzwole Unite. That's really good for us. I high horsepower back in, gravity comes back out, and I'm just getting on pad looking to keep the Regieleki from going in. I see Inteleon, I'm going after him because that's the easiest target to take out, and at 207, that's a really good pickup for us. But their Blastoise does a really good job. Don't freak out. I know it looks like I almost switched to Regieleki in, but it was really close to being KO'd, and I know my range on Mamoswine. I was like 98% sure I wasn't going to push it in. So now I take the jump pad over the wall, and the Rayquaza team fight breaks out. Me and Metagross are looking to engage. I want to protect the Dragapult. Blastoise unites. I'm coming in. I see a good target here. Gravity's not up, so I come in with a high horsepower into my Unite. Espeon unites, perfectly catching them, so we pick up 3 right there together. And Dragapult's looking to score, so I come up here to help him out. And I manage to get my 100 in for a big overcap, bridging the gap that Meowscarada has put out. So that's a full team wipe. Easy work here. And now we just turn to the Rayquaza. I'm going to hang out towards this bush here so I can see if anybody's coming in, because that's the most likely place for them to come in. Mime's watching them. Lets me come in and do damage. I'm waiting to push anybody out that comes in. And we get the Ray. Pretty easy team fight there. That worked out very well for us. And it's really all because they tried to push that Regieleki in and used, I think, 3 Unites right there. I know they used Buzzwoles and Meowscaradas for sure. So at least 2 Unites. They didn't have it for the Ray fight. We had our Unites. And that was a huge difference in the match. We put more points in. And that's basically all she wrote right here, guys.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.